Oh, okay. Look at the little, the cardinal, the red cardinal. All right, members, let's go. Let's see what's going on in your energy today. Okay. Let me do this. I have to do this first. Let's go. You gotta get people out your television and shit. Restart. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's get the date and the time. Okay. Monday, April 27, 2026 at 10:08 a.m. Okay. Let's go. I know that's right. Let's see what's going on in the members' energy today. So I'm going to get a few of these cards right here. Thank you for the sun. Thanks for the sun. Okay. Let's go. All right, let's go. Thank Ra for the sun that's about to come out. Okay. All right. Let's go. Got people all up in my TV and just nonsense. Just a bunch of nonsense. I ain't got time to worry about that no more. All right, let's go.
Ah, the sweet sound.
I'm gonna get a couple of these cards and then we're gonna see what's going on. Let's go. I gotta clear out this energy. Where my lighter at? Let's clear out this energy. Negative energy. Let's go ahead. Clean out this negative ass energy with my cinnamon. Let's go. I already told y'all about the comments. I got time, energy for none of that. I just want to do my read, feel the energy, and get on out of here. So there we go. Just like that. I'm going to get a few of these cards, members, and we're going to see what's going on in the energy. Well, you should already know what's going on hooked. Somebody is hooked on something when they need hooked on finance, hooked on some emotions. That's what I'm getting with the water. Hooked on some type of emotions about you, about a situation. Whatever. Whatever. You need to get out your emotions. I don't know when these people will be out their emotions. Somebody got fake smiles. Somebody caught a case or about to catch a case. Wolf in sheep clothes. This somebody's in their emotions that's a wolf in sheep clothes. Came to you as a wolf in sheep clothes. They're broke ass. This somebody is just a broke ass in their head right now. I told you with all their emotions. Child, we'll figure out who it is. They're going broke because they came to you with wolves in sheep clothing. They're hooked on some type of emotion. Child, what's wrong with you? Obsessive lover. So this could be an obsessive lover. Okay? Somebody that's obsessed with emotions, like they just hooked on you, obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? No one ever knows. In their head, overthinking, stressed out, overanalyzing, that they put you in a love triangle. Well, why do y'all do shit and then later on want to be in your head about it? Unfazed. I think you unfazed with this person, or they've been trying to act unfazed. You know, fake flexing. Because they out here fake flexing. Like they don't have no fucking emotion for you. Moving in silence. So this somebody been moving in silence. Like came to you like a wolf in sheep clothing. Now they going broke. Spiritually, physically. Somebody put you in a third party. Somebody thought they was gonna play the shit out you. Somebody thought you ain't had no worth or something like that, girl. I don't know. Or guy, I don't know. Put you in a love triangle. Now they regret it. Or they could have put you in a love triangle. You got unfazed with them because they wanted to be out here fake loving. So maybe they chose somebody for their money, smoney. They chose somebody for their money. Now they hooked back on you. They want to come back with a wolf and sheep clothing again. I think it's not broke ass. The broken spirit, mind, body, and soul. I don't think you want nobody like that after you heal. Now they overthinking, analyzing. Like I should have never put them in a third party love triangle. I should have never did that. Now I'm broke in spirit and all that, unfazed, and they see that you unfazed. Like I don't give a fuck if you broke. I don't give a fuck about that. That love triangle you try to put me in. That I was unfazed with that. You wanted to be out here fake flexing. You just fake. You're a wolf in sheep clothing. Plain and simple. Let's get some tarot on this shit. Like, why should you worry about this mind? You chose what you chose. It is what it is. And I don't think we're ever going back. Out here being sneaky, moving in silence. There you go. I told you. Out here moving in silence. Child. Put so much communication, like manipulator. Manipulating everybody around them, about you. Knowing they hooked on you. Being a wolf in sheep clothing. Divine said that is the truth. Okay? Now, acting like, they did something for money. They chose the other person for money. Multiple lovers, choices they had. They chose the other person because they had more money than you or promised them something or whatever. So they came to you, wolves in sheep clothing, hooked. Give me something for this hook. Now they gonna come back and act like they hooked on you. I heard that song, I put a spell on you. Somebody could have put a spell on you, but that shit is ending. So that's probably why they coming back. Hangman, hooked. See what I'm saying? Hangman. Hooked. Maybe this shit going back to them. Hangman, they're a hangman right now. Give me something for wolves and sheep clothing. They came to you already with, meaning they already had somebody. And they acted like they didn't have nobody. And they was going back and forth behind your back with this person. Acting like they didn't have no feelings. And it was only because they was a broke ass. Yeah, they choose people for money. Wolves and sheep clothing, they come to everybody. Wolves and sheep, Page of Pentacles. Didn't I tell you it's all about the money? If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up. If it ain't about the money, this is a Page of Pentacles at most. You know what I'm saying? Young energy that only thinks about material wealth. They ain't thinking about love, man or woman. They ain't thinking about none of that shit. If it ain't about the money, they don't know you. But when they see you, like, this is where I'm seeing it. If they see you, somebody, like, with money, this is like clout chasing, basically. That's how they tongue come out. Like, yeah, let me get them. I'm going to go over here next. I'm going to go over here next. They got more money than them. Oh, how much you make? Oh, that's somebody like that. Like, oh, they only make, my guy only make $15,000 a year. I need somebody to make $100,000 a year. Like, bitch or nigga, you don't work? Why you can't make that much? Why you can't make that much? Why you ain't making that much? So this somebody that likes to live off people. They're in that Page of Pentacles. They want people to take care of them like a baby, like a child. Like, why you ain't making that much? You ain't matching their income, whether they make $15,000 or $100,000. You're not matching any of that income. Broke ass. This somebody that's broke that be just going to look for their next victim that want to take care of them. You gonna take care of me? They codependent. That's what I heard. Lint in their pocket. Give me something for broke ass. This somebody that's a damn broke ass. And a damn devil worshiper probably. They do spell work on people. They do spell work on people so they can send out this illusion. Give me something for broke ass. I'm so tired of picking up people like this. Tower. See what I'm saying? They gonna do another tower. Look, now they got foresight on somebody else. They got their eyes focused on somebody else. Look at them. Back on you again. Stuck on you like the rivers in the Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Do 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 do. I just heard that song. So they looking up over the horizons to the next person because they're broke ass. They going through a tower moment with their finances. They trying to make a decision right now to come for you. They watching. Like, what the fuck? I keep hearing that song. Why you so obsessed with me? So they got foresight. Now they turning around. They turning their back on whoever they went to, and then they trying to come back to you because they got their broke ass tower. They're in hangman right now. Or that spirit, that deity they called on is hooked on them now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up. That spirit they called on is hooked on them now. Child in their head, overthinking, stress, analyze. That damn demon got them over analyzing. No, you don't need to overanalyze. You need to take your ass on. That's what you need to do. You out here choosing people because of their income status. You're not out here like for real love or nothing like that. Especially with empaths, you're not doing nothing. Thought she was gonna get the victory in this shit, but it's the ending of a cycle in their head. Look, judgment. So they're on the judgment with this deity or something like that. I don't know what this is. What they worship, Mammon or some shit like that? Because I just got the craft. You know how she, that wicked one. She was wicked. The one with the black hair. How she was like, I want some money. I want to be rich. And then she went and called on Mammon, and she ended up. This is giving me a water deity. They go to the water to call on this water Mammon to be rich. Okay, to be rich. They keep calling on this damn water deity to be rich. But as we see in that movie, it don't last long. Love triangle. This is somebody that put you in the third party, multiple lovers, and they only choose multiple lovers so they can get some income. It's like if you have income, a lot of income, you didn't have to go to no water deity to get this wealth. Your wealth comes from, your DNA or whatever being activated. Look, Queen of Pentacles, love triangle. So they could have put you in I told they only see people as Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, make a decision, and they ghost. That's what they do. That shit weird. They ghost you. Who got the best income? Love triangle. So they put you in a love triangle with a Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Or King of Pentacles, unfazed. You like, I don't give a fuck. They could both do this. Like, go to the water, call on Mammon and shit. But you remember how that shit ended in the craft? How she got all that fame, all that shit, and then next thing you know, that shit was like fucked up. It came back unfazed. Give me something for unfazed. I think he was unfazed with this energy. You knew they was a wolf in sheep clothing. They hooked on people that has money or something like that. Fake flex, so they be able to fake flex out here. Yeah, this mine. I make $100,000 a year. It's the person that make $100,000. This some type of person like that. I make $100,000 a year. Like, we don't never see you go to work though. That job, or if you do got a job, that job don't make no $100,000. Like, this is somebody, I don't judge nobody work at McDonald's, but this would be somebody work at McDonald's. They'll get a part-time or, a little job, and they would get with a partner that makes $100,000. They got sporty cars, nice cars and shit. This somebody that'll be like, yeah, I bought that. Yeah, I bought that car. They just get with people to say they bought something. Like, lying and shit. They be lying. This somebody that be lying. Like, say you had a car before they came in to the picture. A nice car. This is the person that go get a job, right? A lousy ass job, and be like, see what I bought her? See what I bought him? See that nice car I bought them? I bought that. Bitch, how did you buy that if you only work at McDonald's? This somebody like to go around fake flexing. Child, unfazed. You unfazed with a person like this? Look, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. You unfazed. Divine said that's a divine too. You unfazed when somebody want to be out here fake flexing off of you. Like, I bought that. I bought that car. I bought them clothes for them. I bought that. This somebody that be doing shit like that. I bought them clothes for them. I bought that house. I bought that. You a fucking liar. You don't even have a job to buy nothing. How the fuck you buying shit and you don't even get the fuck out of here? Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. They do the most. I bought that for them. You see what I bought for them? Like this motherfucker out here acting like they your P.O.A. Lying, backstabbing, deceiving, king of rods. This could be a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius out here fake flexing. Lying, backstabbing, deceiving motherfuckers. I bought that. See what I bought for them? Like, say they trying to get another chick or another man. They be like, if you pull up, they with you. See, I bought that car. I take care of my women. I take care of my men. I bought that car for them. Yeah, this somebody like that. What do you get out of this? Oh, to get them some to get up to the next rank of like a better person. If it's a man or a woman, like to get up in the ranks and meet those type of people that got up there to like $100,000. Like stop market men, stop market women, lawyers, judges. You know what I'm saying? And then once they get with the person find out, man, you was fake flexing all the time, and then they go back to the person that they left. They try to come back to the person that they left until they find somebody else like that again. There's somebody that do shit like that. Like, put it this way. I see three of wands, so 3 people. Say they got 3 men or women, right? Each of them got a status. Like, somebody makes 15,000. It's not a lot. 15,000 a year. Somebody makes 40,000 a year. Somebody makes 100,000 a year, right? Once that person figured them out, they go back to the 40,000 a year. Oh no, it wasn't like that. But you'll never find out that this is what they've been telling people, that they've been taking care of you. So they keep that moving in silence. They keep that in silence. What they out here doing, dirty offer. They realize they're getting a dirty offer and motherfuckers be hustling off of them and making them bankrupt. That's what the fuck going on out here. This some weird ass shit, moving in silence and shit, being sneaky as fuck. See, I bought them that car. Like they got P.O.A. on motherfuckers, but they be lying, backstabbing, deceiving motherfuckers out here. You ain't buy shit. Now they wounded and hurt. Cause maybe whoever they chose next, figure their ass out and expose they. Now they need to go. So they got, I heard levels to this shit. So they got levels. Or they got some type of pick, like you gotta look some type of way, you gotta have some type of status, something like that. You gotta have a nice car, you gotta have a nice apartment, you gotta have a nice house, and like, oh yeah, this nice, and then they go out there and start telling people they bought that shit for you. Ain't that weird? Bitch, we had that shit before you even came into the picture. How you bought this? Oh, I was behind the scenes buying that shit. I was behind the scenes buying all that shit for him. Bitch, you don't even got no money to buy this shit. Stop lying. There's somebody that do shit like that to get a 10 of cups. Child, page of cups. This is a page of cups, page of pentacles at most. A wolf in sheep clothing. That be going around tricking people out there in the streets just to get a level up. To get in alignment with the universe or money. Let's just put it this, because it's all about money. It could be about because I see the King of Wands, sex, lust, sex, passion, some shit like that. And they stay there long enough until the person figured it out. Like, nigga. So they already out there telling people, I bought this house, I bought their apartment, I bought all that. They'll get a job with the person for a little bit to make it look like they're taking care of them. But motherfuckers like, that don't add up. That job and that shit don't add up to their shit. That shit ain't adding up. If anybody got common sense, they be like, yo, that girl, She got $100,000. That shit costs $100,000 altogether. We could add that shit up. That job ain't paid for that shit. There's some shit like that. Somebody be going out here trying to get in alignment with people, you know, causing towers and people like, and they move in silence. Like when they be gossiping at their job and shit. Talking about, I hustle. Look, I hustle. I get that bag. I get to the bag and ain't got nothing. So that part-time job ain't paying for that motherfucking shit. Lying ass. Look, defeated. So whoever they with now defeated their ass and figured them out. This somebody that goes back and forth to different people. Like when they get broke, like once somebody gives them a tower moment, they'll go backwards and start looking at you over the horizons like, should I go back there? You think they figure me out? Did they hear about me being sneaky, being a wolf in sheep clothing? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. This somebody don't buy shit for nobody. People buy shit for them. This somebody that be using people. You know, man or woman, they be using people. They'll just get a part-time job for a little bit and then switch to another job and then be like, yeah, I paid for that. I paid for that house. I paid for them cars. I paid for that. You know, some shit like that. Lying like a motherfucker. Lying. Say you go pick this person up at their job. Bitch, well, why you ain't driving that car? I let them drive it. You know, I let them drive that car. I let them drive my car. This somebody be fake flexing like a motherfucker. I let them drive that car. Well, let me see the lease to that goddamn car. Let me see what lease is on that car. I'm that type of person. That be lying. When motherfuckers be lying and shit like that, I'll go ask the person, let me see that lease to that car. This some weird ass shit. It's the ending of a cycle. And they know it because they're a broke ass now. And they wounded and hurt from doing this shit. Lying ass bitch or nigga. Don't be buying shit for nobody. They only about getting their shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird ass shit. It's like having a P.O.A. So they call on mammon. I keep hearing mammon to get their riches, to get in alignment with the universe. And so you're not even doing this shit. So you don't have no manifested energy. You going to do a deity that's putting you in hangman right now. That's what's going on spiritually. If they call on mammon, they're going to do a tower moment with this deity. Okay? Mammon. I'm seeing a fish. Yeah, mammon. You remember in there, like, they called on mammon at that beach and all them whales and sharks. Was it sharks? Sharks started coming up to the sea. You know, shit like that. They call on mammon to get their wealth. But it only worked for so long. You know what I'm saying? This could be a group of, you know, a group of women and men that do this shit. They go to the beach and we call on this deity mammon. Now they ain't hangman. They all going broke. Child, why you gotta, if you gotta manifest the energy, these might be just people that don't want to work. You probably a hard worker and you got somebody coming in using your energy and your stuff to say that, you know, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Somebody using your stuff to gain off of you, you know, your energy. Oh, yeah, I bought that. I'm hearing somebody say, yeah. Somebody asking about a job. You bought that car? Why you ain't driving it? I just let them drive it. But motherfuckers should have common sense like, yo, that person said they bought that car for you. You know, somebody said they bought that car for you. No, they didn't. I bet you my money. No, they didn't. I had this car before they came here, or this house before they came with me. Get caught up. So somebody getting caught up. It's the ending of a cycle with this deity, mammon. I don't know why y'all go out here and do this shit. Get your ass a fucking job. Get your ass a fucking job. So this is somebody that's levels to this shit. I keep hearing meat mills because there's levels to this shit, because there's levels to this shit. So this somebody, like I said, if you get $15,000, maybe you got a full-time job, but you want to get $15,000 a year. This somebody that's looking for the next best thing. I got to go up a rank, $40,000. Okay, that's at least giving me some, they got more money. You know, they get more money monthly if they're getting $40,000 a year. Oh, that's not enough. I need somebody $100,000 a year. I got to look for somebody for $100,000 a year. And then once these people figure them out, they try to go back until they find somebody. Child, this is somebody that do this shit, fake flex all the time. With all these women and these men, they didn't told they bought shit for. They ain't buy shit. This is somebody that living off people, the Hierophant. See what I'm saying? My mammon. That's what I'm saying. They be calling on this Hierophant water deity. Maybe this Hierophant deity be helping them find. You remember in there, her stepfather, in the craft, her stepfather, she did some shit. Like she started studying some craft and she took him out and they got a big ass life insurance. So it's some shit like that. Like you gotta sacrifice somebody to mammon to get the shit. To get rich. You see how her mother and them got rich? Her mother wasn't wishing for it. The daughter was. Calling on this higher energy. Now they ain't hanging with this goddamn deity. You get what I'm saying? Like the mother wasn't wishing for it. The mother was happy the way she was. The daughter wanted the riches. And see how fast that shit happened? She got the life insurance and they had a big ass fucking condo and shit. You know, clothes, all that fucking shit. This is what I'm picking up. This is somebody that's materialistic. It's somebody that's materialistic. When they went with that love triangle, you was unfazed. You was like, okay. Your spirit probably told you what this is about. The star, getting the healing in alignment. So that deity is about to line their ass up. That deity lining their ass up. Like, yeah, you broke now. Yeah, how long you think that was going to last? You going to do a tower moment with a Hierophant deity. Child, this shit be crazy about to line your ass right on up. That's what I'm getting. You're going to have to get in healing. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to get in healing. Like, see them at the beach, look, calling on that darn deity. You see what I'm saying? Out the child. Oh, Lord. Look. They're going to have to block. They blocking them at this water. They're about to block them at this water. They go to this water one more time. This water deity going to line their ass up. That's what I'm saying. They probably tried it and they broke. They probably tried this shit again and they broke, wounded, and hurt. You know, Five of Pentacles. They're in the Five of Pentacles. Child, what do y'all get out of this? I don't understand it. Look, they got to go back to work. Patience. They try to have patience. They got to go back to work. They don't got nobody now. Single. Because people probably figured out they be calling on some type of deity. You're calling on some deity hidden. It ain't hitting no goddamn more illusions, sending out illusions. That's what I'm saying. You out here sending out illusions off of somebody else's energy. Your car, your money, your mind, whatever you do for work, all that is energy, frequency, and vibration. So that's basically like destiny swapping. That's a little bit destiny swapping, but the way they doing it is weird. Like they saying everything that you own is theirs. That's my house. That's my car. That's my, clothes. I bought them clothes. That's somebody doing shit like that. I bought them clothes for them. No, the fuck you didn't. No, the fuck you didn't. The way they going about it is sneaky hustling. They going around sneaky hustling off of people's energy. They energy harvesting. That's what I'm getting, hustling off of people's fucking energy. Moving in silence when they doing this. Making people dirty offers. Having people bankrupt in spirit. Trying to have them bankrupt in spirit. They doing this in silence. Child. I bought that car. I bought them clothes. I bought that. Half the time, y'all done had this shit before they even came the fuck in. You done had all your shit before they even came in your energy. But you don't know they be going around being sneaky with communication, telling everybody, that's mine. I bought that. I bought that car. Let me see that goddamn lease to that car. That's how I am. Let me see that lease. So something about security, sending out illusions to get some type of stability, security. Child, all that shit gonna crumble. All that shit about to crumble. Lying ass. Six of Cups making offers out here. Sending out illusions, making offer with the, So they King of Pentacles, and both of them came out here. King of Pentacles, Queen, trying to be a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles out here. off people energy. That shit is crazy as hell. Houses and shit like that. Trying to claim people houses and shit. If you claiming it and if you calling on Mammon, that means you trying to claim it as your own in the spirit with a hierophant deity. I claim that. You know how they say claim it. If you want it, claim it. Claim it in the name of divine. So this is what I'm getting. Like they be claiming people's shit. So they claiming like it's there so it could get transferred spiritually to them. It's basically some shit like that. I don't know, this trickster spirit, whatever the fuck this is, they be claiming people's shit. And the next thing you know, shit be going to them spiritually. Some shit like that. So they claiming it spiritually so they can have some type of, victory and whatever the fuck they calling on. I claim that. I claim that car. Say you go to a car lot. If you're religious, you know what I'm talking about when you say, I claim this in the name of Jesus. It's like Jesus is there listening, but if it's not for you, you're not going to get it. I don't give a fuck how much you claim it. If it's not in your energy and your frequency at that time, which people don't understand, you can claim it all day, all night. You're not going to get it. If it's not in your Akasha records. I don't give a fuck what motherfuckers saying. Go claim it, you're not going to get it. If it's not in your future, if it's not in your Akasha records. That's why you need to be spiritually inclined. What is in your Akasha records? What's in your alignment? That's why motherfuckers be trying to live like the Joneses. They be claiming big ass SUVs and shit, long ass, big ass $80,000 SUVs, and then later on can't pay for it because it wasn't in your alignment. That should be weird as fuck. I understand about that, claiming and shit like that. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. You have faith as a mustard seed, you're going to have it. But some people be going about beyond their means. And this is what I'm saying, like trying to be a King of Pentacles, living like the Joneses, or Queen of Pentacles energy. I ain't saying like Divine said, you need to be small. He said you got riches off of this bloodline. But some people be going too fucking far. You get what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You still in 3D. You still got to pay for it. Gotta make a way. Gotta make a way. We know that. But you're claiming an $80,000, $100,000 car and your income ain't matching up where as though you could really pay for that shit. You just want to be out here living like the goddamn Joneses. And then say, God did it. God did it. No, actually, you did it. You claimed that. God didn't never say that was in your Akasha records. You put it in your Akasha. You forced it. And that's why when you force things with a deity, it end up being a disaster. Next thing you know, your shit getting repoed. You should do things that match your income. You know what I'm saying? Do things that match your income. If you can't pay for it, you balancing out your shit. He ain't say be, dumb. You gotta remember you still living in 3D. Motherfuckers still doing wicked shit out here. Motherfuckers do shit like this. Oh, they think, you got a hater that is at that car lot. Oh, they think they're gonna be living large, huh? They got demons everywhere. Jeed is everywhere. Oh, they think they're gonna be living large. I let them leave with that damn car, but watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? That interest and all that shit. Oh, we have to add an extra $100 to this payment because something going on in the company or whatever. We had an audit. They'll make up any type of shit. Then the next thing you know, you're like, damn, I don't have an extra $100. I told you my income when I went there. I know. The next thing you know, dragging your ass. You know what I'm saying? This should be weird. Somebody calls on Mammon to get what they want. Trap. They be trapping themselves. So they trap themselves with these illusions, like this deity who really was going to work for them a long time. So this somebody been doing this shit for a long fucking time. Child, listen to this. Mother got insight now that they at the crossroads. They watching them, like what's been going on. They got burdens. That's what I was just talking about, the burdens. You put burdens on yourself. Let me tell you one thing about me. Any cars I get, if they was rental cars or if I bought a car, I just buy it and I just fix them up. You know, whatever. If something wrong, I make sure everything is on there. Like, you know, the spark plugs, the tires is good, the brakes is good. I just fix it up little by little to where I want it. Where's the part? If I need a paint job, I'm just gonna give me a fucking paint job. I'm gonna make sure that shit paid off. I don't have time for that. I don't have time dealing with no car dealership. Something go wrong at the car dealership. Or you got a hating ass bitch or a hating ass nigga that signed you up for the car. They act like they was happy to give you that car. Then the next thing you know, maybe they need some more money, you know, extra money. They could be stealing your money. Like, I'm going to just put on that bill. You got to pay an extra $100. And they pocketing that $100. Since you want to be a baller out here, you know some people be hating like, since you want to be out here like a baller, go buy. They looking at your income and they looking at you. Sometimes they just do it because they be like, okay, I see your shit. Like, you just trying to live like the fucking Joneses. You try to act like you got it and you don't. That's why a lot of these cars getting repoed out this bitch. Motherfuckers be knowing they don't have the income to pay for that shit. So since you want to act like that, you gonna give me extra $100 every month. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just like go buy a $3,000 car and fix it up little by little to your likings. The axle, get a new axle, you know, doing different shit like that, getting your new gas pump, shit like that, little by little. Or if you wanna, you know, do a new engine when you got the money, some shit like that to your liking. You don't have no payment on that car. People be doing that shit. Like, look what I got. And then 6 months later, I don't got it no more. They didn't call it on the spirit too, especially when they call it on spirits. That spirit be like, oh, I'm about to take that from you. Child, I don't know. This shit be weird as fuck. I told you it's a group. It's a group of men and women that goes after women or men that have a certain type of, you got to have a certain type of status, income. You can't be working at McDonald's. You can't be working, they just go after people that have some type of status. Either on social media, you got to have a big time status or a big time job. Like say nursing. You know nursing, they make money, a doctor. Some shit like that. You got to have some type of status for these people. But the lower income, I'm going to say the lower income people, they'll still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why they fucking with you until they, you know, you can take care of them until they can find somebody, you know, bigger than you. So they choose people by income, basically what I'm saying. And then they be out there lying. You know, I bought that. They just need the fake flex. And then if they out there fake flex and like, you know, they'll have men and women looking at them like, oh, if there's a gold digging woman, even if she has, oh, so he be out here buying cars. She be out here buying cars. Oh, he be out here buying all them clothes. Look how fancy clothes. Yeah, that's me. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me doing that shit for her or him. But they never look at like, how are you doing that? You ain't got that much money. Oh, you must get your hustle on. I sure do. This ain't the only job I have. They be lying and shit. This ain't the only job I have. I have other shit I do. I own my own business. They'll lie like that. I own my own business. That's how I'm able to afford all that shit. These are people that choose people for their income. This is weird. And call on a water deity to make this happen. I just heard that Mariah Carey song, Make This Happen, Make It Happen. Child, these motherfuckers crazy. Waiting for the fruit of their labors to come in. That shit getting blocked. This shit about to be blocked. This demon, what I didn't say demon, but this spirit, this water deity is about to block them. From even getting in relationships with people. So this is somebody that's going around and see somebody they can marry like high profile person they can marry to get the fruits of their labor coming in by lying, backstabbing, and deceiving. This person gonna go to jail for something or either fast changes. They like fast change. They like shit fast. This somebody that can't sit around and wait. This somebody that can't sit around and wait for changes. They gotta have it fast. You gotta give it to me fast. You know, this somebody that like to see, you know, pile up money like $100 bills like this in a stack. They can't wait. That's some weird ass shit. And calling on a water deity to do it, help them. So this probably was your ex. You probably realized like, yo, you was out here telling people you was buying shit for me? This motherfucker probably breadcrumb the fuck out you. You probably doing everything for this person. They ain't buy you a single thing. They ain't buy you a motherfucking thing. Lying ass motherfucker. Ain't buy shit. Just out here fucking lying. Ain't buy a motherfucking. These are men and women that go around doing that. They breadcrumb people. Like they start off in the beginning like, you know, buying shit. Probably like $25 worth of shit. You make more money than they do, or you got more money than they do, and they the type to come in and say, look what I'm doing for them. Look what I'm doing with $25, bitch. What you do with $25? Bought some McDonald's, bitch. You could buy a car with $25. I'm trying to figure this out. So what they'll do is they start off breadcrumbing you, right? And what they'll do is go get a job to make it look like it's meeting the income or whatever you got going on. I'm paying for all that shit. This somebody be like, I'm paying for all that shit. I'm paying to put gas in that car. I'm paying for their car. I paid for that car. I paid for their house. I paid for their clothes. This somebody be lying like a motherfucker out here. Child, this somebody be fucking lying. This a liar. This shit is weird what I'm picking up. This shit is real weird. Don't pay for shit. Ain't give you a goddamn dime. And this is why, since what they did to you, Earth Angels, this is why they're going to do what they're going through now. They're going broke. What can you pay for now? Now, if you buy something now, they're going to say they bought that with no money. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody you probably met, they was broke. They claim they had so much money. They ain't got no fucking money. They was breadcrumbing the fuck out you. They was acting like a broke ass. So when they around you, they act like a broke ass. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. But you spending all your goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? But they going out there in the world telling people, I'm buying that. I'm buying that. I bought that car. I bought this. I bought that. I bought everything for them. I bought their clothes. But how? You in the house or you around them talking about I ain't got it. There's somebody that be lying like a motherfucker, man. Lying like a motherfucker. Just a fake ass motherfucker. I don't like people like this. Look, if I get with a man, I don't give a fuck if he work at McDonald's. That's just how I am. If I get with somebody, I'm independent, so I don't really like people taking care of me, doing anything for me. So if I get with a man and say he has a good ass job, I've been with men with good ass jobs. You know, they got motherfucking pensions and, you know, all that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck I'm a fake if I'm working and I met people that have better jobs than I have? How the fuck I'm a fake I'm taking care of them? They got condos, they got all this shit. So I'm gonna go out there and say I bought that condo for them. I don't get the point of that. I don't get the point of that. Yeah, I bought that for him. I bought that condo. It's paid off. We living on the 18th floor. The condo paid off. This somebody be lying like a motherfucker, man. Ain't got shit. And breadcrumb the fuck out you. Every time you go around, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Well, if you ain't got it, why the fuck is you telling everybody else you got it and acting like you're paying for their shit? This is a conniving, evil motherfucker that's about to go do a goddamn tower with this hierophant water deity that they didn't call on to get their motherfucking ranks up. Child, what the fuck is this shit? Yo, this motherfucker be faking like a motherfucker. Yeah, I bought that. You get a new chain. I bought that. I bought that. No, the fuck you didn't. You ain't buy shit. You need to buy yourself some spiritual gifts and a job. You need to buy a job or something. Go get one. This shit weird. Sending out illusions to everybody about security. About their security. Yeah. I bought all that. Let me see the lease to that motherfucking house. Let me see the lease to that goddamn car. Let me see the deed to the house. Let me see the deed to that goddamn car. That, you know, that title. To lying ass. This somebody be out here lying. I bought everything for them. You didn't buy shit. Established. Didn't I tell you these are people that want to get fucking established off of other people? They be rising themselves up. You be paying for every fucking thing. They go to people that's established. I just told you that. Exhausted. Now they're getting exhausted for doing this shit because people finding out nurturing that you're an empath. You the one that's been the one giving. That's what I'm trying to say. Legal. And they could be trying to cause legal issues for you to have you stagnant. This is a child. This is a goddamn psychopath. Child, today you just living in good vibes, staying hopeful. This somebody could have been causing legal issues or did something in the legal system. Now they're exhausted. They go towards people that's established and they try to cause legal issues. This is a fucking psychopath. I'm taking care of you. No, the fuck you're not. I haven't seen where the receipts that you bought shit for me. You still got them goddamn receipts? You still got them receipts? You bought my car? You got receipts on that? Do you know the person I bought my car from? Do you know the person? Do you know them? Do you got that cash app that I sent to them for that car? Do you got that cash app that I sent to buy that car from them? Did you go with me to pick up the car? Do you know the person's name I bought the car from? You see what I'm saying? This person was nowhere around when you was getting your goddamn shit. This is a fucking liar, psychopath. I bought that. I gave them that. I did this. I bought them clothes. Ain't buy one thing for you. You buy everything yourself. So would they try to say you slow or something like that? You can't buy for yourself or some shit like that? I buy all my shit. Ever since I was 15. All my clothes, all my son clothes. I bought all my shit. Ain't nobody contributing none of that shit. And I'm tired of saying that shit. If you can't give somebody they motherfucking props, you get what I'm saying? As a woman or a man, you're a fucking psychopath. That's just straight up. You out here lying like a motherfucker just to say that you got them established. You ain't established. That's why your ass getting exhausted. Today, your ass getting exhausted for even telling these goddamn lies, sending off these damn illusions. You ain't do not one thing for that person. If anything, you was breadcrumbing the fuck out of them. Always saying I ain't got it. If anything, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. That's what you was doing. Your lying ass. This somebody that be lying about they buy people shit. I bought that. Where the receipts? Where the receipts you bought their clothes? Where's the receipts? Where is the receipts? You don't have none. Because you don't do shit for nobody. If anything, you're breadcrumbing them saying you don't have it. You telling them all the time, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. You're a fucking liar. You did not establish that person. You did not do nothing for that person. You did not buy them cars. You did not buy them clothes. You ain't buy shit. People been sitting up here taking care of themselves. You've been trying, I don't know what the fuck this is. This sounds like some P.O.A. in the spirit of P.O.A. in the fucking 3D. Somebody tried to do on you. Lying ass. Chaos. This is a chaos demon. Mask. That's been out here sending out illusions, masking themselves. Like, stop with this shit. Trying to be something that they're not. Trying to be a king of pentacles, queen of pentacles. Or somebody else's fucking energy. I did this with them. I did this. I did that. Paranoid. Now they paranoid. For all the lies they told. This is a fucking psychopath. They're going to be seen as a psychopath. This is somebody that had a love affair on you. I told you just to get to somebody that's established and masking themselves. This mask is about to fall off. Plain and simple. Lying ass. Look, running. Now they trying to run from this mask. You can't run from no mask. Everybody gonna find out waves, emotions, worry, fear. Now they in worry, fear. Everybody gonna find out. They paranoid as hell. Lying ass. I know I've been taking care of myself since I was 15. I buy my own clothes. I buy my own hair. I went to hair school. I went to college. I went to all that. I took up CNA and Goodwin College. So when the fuck anybody ever did shit for me? That's like the last time I'm gonna fucking say that shit. So if you out here trying to play somebody like they slow or something, they can't buy for themselves. When did this start happening? I'm just trying to figure out, when did this start happening? Because it ain't happening in your teens. It ain't happening. Nobody was saying nothing when you was in your teens, taking care of your child, or doing, your part-time jobs, working at McDonald's, going to school and shit. It just started happening in your adult years. It's mighty funny it started happening when you like 40-something years old. It wasn't happening when you was in your teens or your early young teens and nothing like that. It started happening as an adult when you like in your 40s and shit. Now somebody taking care of you, which is weird to me. When you start getting your 30s and 40s, now you can't take care of yourself. That's fucking weird as hell to me. That shit is weird. It ain't happening in your teens. It ain't happening when you was like 20s. It ain't happening in your 30s. Now when you get in your 40s and 50s, now all of a sudden, you can't take care of yourself. Child, please. Child, please. This some bullshit right here. This some bullshit right here. And what I'm getting, motherfuckers been sending people in and shit too. With this bullshit. Masculine energy, masculine. Child. Now all of a sudden, out the blue, you can't take care of yourself. Maybe they told you sick, or I don't know what the fuck this shit is about. You've been established all this time, now out the blue, tower moment. Somebody been out there telling people they've been taking care of you. You ain't been taking care of me. Nobody take care of me. You ain't been taking care of me. I buy my own shit. Like I said, show them receipts. Show the receipts about all my cars. Show the receipts. Every rental car, every car I brought, show the receipts. Do you got the receipts? Because I got them. Do you have the receipts about all my rental cars, all my cars, all my clothes? Do you have the receipt? I already showed you my income. I showed you my income. I ain't have to do that. I had to expose my income with my money cover. So how you bought anything from me? I got my own income. How you bought anything from me and I had my own income? How you did anything for me and I had all that money? How? Since 15, I've been in settlements, all that shit. Legally. How you bought anything from me? Let's see. 16 years old, settlement, $9,000. Okay? 20-something years old, with me and my son, $12,000. In my 20s to my 30s, $18,000. When you started taking care of me? When did you start taking care of me? I got proof of all that. I can call my lawyers on those legal settlements I had I can call all those lawyers and get that paperwork. When did you start taking care of me? I'm going to expose y'all ass. And they don't like being exposed because now they're being seen as a psychopath. Like, why did you go around telling people that you was taking care of that person? You was buying the shit for them like they can't buy for themselves. Why did you say that? This is all my money. None of this money was under nobody's name. Nobody was my P.O.A. even when I was 16. Nobody was my P.O.A. when I got that 9,000 something damn dollars. So I'm going to get all them paperwork. Because when did you start taking care of me? In my 50s? In my 40s? I'm 52 now. When did you start taking care of me? Child, you ain't taking care of no fucking body. You'll be the type of person to say, I don't got it. Or you'll be the type of person that's borrowing from that person. They taking care of your ass. You'll be the one borrowing from that person. Like, get the fuck out of here. Stop with these lies, man. Somebody feel trapped. Greed over greed. Somebody try to do something for greed. It could be a home. Look, hidden. A hidden home. It's something got to do with property or some shit like that. So they try to say you can't take care of yourself because it's some type of property that's supposed to pass down or some money. Money and property. And somebody try to go around and say you can't take care. All of a sudden, out the blue, you been the one borrowing money from them. Don't let me show up. I don't even got to do it. But I already showed $18,000 I done received. Don't let me go all the way back to when I was 16. I've been getting money. Even with income tax. I've been getting money. That's where my money come from. Working. I've been working since 1990. Do I got to show my statement? Social Security statement? I always work. Always. Since 1990, since my son was in my stomach. McDonald's. I started off with McDonald's. I had good ass jobs. I worked at Camelot Cruises, at a boat, on a boat, murder mystery. I had mad jobs, temp agencies, all that shit. So when did somebody start taking care of me? I'm confused. I am fucking confused right now. You wait till somebody get in their 40s, 50s and say they can't take care of themselves. I done worked at Walmart. When did you start taking care of that person? I'm confused. Or somebody try to get a P.O.A. on you or something like that. Say you can't take care of yourself. When did this start happening? That's weird. This is what I'm thinking. This is a psychopath. This is a fucking psychopath. You gotta be a psychopath. You don't wait till somebody in their 20s, 30s, and then say they can't take care of themselves. Unless you lie and say they got health problems. I don't have no health problems. None. I don't have no health problems, nothing. I go get myself checked out since prenatal care. I don't like health problems. And since my son was young, when he started having sex, when I go get an HIV test, I take him. Now that when he got 18, he started doing it on his own. He go get his own health shit checked out, blood work, all that shit. So somebody out here fucking lying and perpetrating. It could be some legal issues or some shit like that somebody was trying to do. Or P.O.A. That's what I'm getting. To take over your life, your money. Like, no, you're not taking over nobody's fucking money. Or property or anything like that. You're not doing that shit when somebody is they legally competent. Now or something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Why you wait till people get in their 30s and 40s and now something wrong with them all of a sudden? They got a mental problem or some shit like that. They don't have no mental problem. You the one with the mental. You a psychopath. That's straight up. Now they wounded and hurt. Trying to get established off of you. Lying and shit. I can show you all my fucking paperwork, my receipts from when I was 16 and got money. I've been getting money. For you to come out the blue and fucking lie and say they don't get their own money, you're taking care of them just so you can try to get something out of them, that's not gonna work. I've been getting health records, all that shit. I've been getting myself checked out since prenatal care. Stop with this bullshit, man. Somebody going down. It could be some legal shit going on. Somebody trying to do behind the scenes, trying to get P.O.A. on people that's in their 30s. How the fuck you get a P.O.A. on people in their 30s and nothing wrong with them? There's nothing wrong with that person. Child, these could be people that have been putting you in love triangles on purpose and shit like that so you can, like, but they see that you're unfazed. They come in a dirty offer. It was something going on behind the scene with a dirty offer. Somebody got a dirty offer. So they could have been people sending these people in to give you a dirty offer. Any of these motherfuckers it's a dirty offer. That's why you don't want nothing to do with them now. You see what's going on. It's a dirty offer. Y'all been trying to trap somebody, do something to get something, gain something. Because I can't understand this. How something out the blue, they're not able to take care of themselves. It's weird. You wait till they're in their 30s or 40s and say this shit. You wasn't saying that when it was growing up. This some weird ass shit. You just come out the blue, they can't take care of themselves. They retarded. They slow. I can't tell. Child, this shit is weird. This some weird ass shit I'm picking up. So you've been sent people like, I don't know. Maybe these people was trying to get a P.O.A. on you. These people they sent in. Trying to marry you or do some bullshit. That's what I'm picking up. All of a sudden, when you're in your 30s, your 40s, you cannot take care of yourself. You have not been taking care of yourself. You have a mental problem. Something's wrong with you. But yet still, these people have been the same one borrowing money from you. You've been helping them. And you can't take care of yourself? If I can't take care of myself, you shouldn't be borrowing money from me. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You come ask me for $100. I don't know. I'm giving you, I don't know. I'm on my mind. Well, I shouldn't be giving you this $100. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is weird. This is some weird shit I'm picking up. I should, what? I don't know. I'm on my mind. $100? $100? Or if I borrow money from you, I shouldn't be giving you, if I borrow $20, I shouldn't be giving you $40 back. Just for you waiting. That's how much an impact to you is. If I borrow $20 from you, I give you $40 or $30 back. Just from you waiting. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here just borrow money and don't pay your ass back. Child, these some liars out here. These motherfuckers be lying like a motherfucker. These motherfuckers just about chaos. Any way they can bring chaos in life. Look at this. Lone wolf in the fog. They got motherfuckers in the fog about you. They want to send out illusions about you. Like what? That shit about to be laid to rest. You lying ass. All something in the 30s, 40s. All of a sudden. All of a sudden, 30, 40, we need a P.O.A. All of a sudden, in the 30s and the 40s, we need a P.O.A. over our money, our estate, you know, our real estate, all of a sudden. That's why you know it's something not right, man. All of a sudden, we need a P.O.A. in our 30s and 40s. All of a sudden, out the blue. This don't make no fucking sense. Poker face. Somebody been wearing a poker face. This been a setup. All of a sudden, out the blue, they doing this shit to an earth angel too. Divine union. You about to come into a divine union. Like, you ain't got time for this. Use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. Duality, healing, be kind. Somebody gonna be kind to you. A lot of these motherfuckers was sent in because they had an agenda. They probably had an agenda to say something wrong with you. These motherfuckers don't even know you. Something wrong with them. They came in to be chaos demons. And say you defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Say you was defending, say they was domestic violence. Say they was putting their hands on you. And you defend yourself. A lot of these motherfuckers was sent in to do that shit. To say something wrong with you. That's what I'm picking up. They were sent in to say something wrong with you. But you defending yourself. Oh, something wrong with them. So they can write that on a paper. Something wrong with them, bitch. But my mental social psychologist don't say so. My psychiatrist don't say nothing wrong with me but PTSD, which a lot of motherfuckers got from motherfuckers like you. Coming in causing chaos in their life. Trauma. Traumatizing them over and over and over again with your lies and your bullshit. You think people not supposed to be out here defending themselves against motherfuckers, devious ass, motherfuckers like you, scam artists ass, motherfuckers like you. That shit just don't come out the blue. That shit just don't come out the blue in your 30s and 40s. They can't take care of themselves. Something wrong with them. Ain't nothing been wrong with you all this time. Now all of a sudden, yeah, or they've been sending people in to say you crazy. But they know they sent these people in to drive you crazy, start trouble with you, you know, to get something behind the scenes. This is what this shit would have been about. Relationship after relationship, these motherfuckers been sending people in. Just so they can say something wrong with you. That's why I be telling y'all to go to mental health and shit like that, even 8 weeks, to have some paperwork established. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that person. That's why I be telling y'all to do that. Because motherfuckers be doing shit like this. They wait till something coming to you, or they hide something from you that's supposed to be coming to you, and they start doing shit behind the scenes, sending people in to say, oh, you crazy. Yeah, something wrong with them, or something like that. That's why I be telling you. And go and make sure you go get your health records, all that shit. That's why I be telling you to do that shit. Motherfucker be behind the scenes. You never know when you're going to get an inheritance, something like that. And motherfucker be doing that shit. Oh, I need to send somebody in so we can have people see them as incompetent to get this money. How they incompetent? You sending the motherfucker in to cause chaos. They was just at peace. Why was they at peace 1 minute, but when you send a motherfucker in, all of a sudden it's chaos? That's probably why you choose not to have nobody. Unblock the gate. Unlock the gate. You about to unlock the gate. This divine union is about to unlock the gate. Your Akasha records. Mystery past is current. Or to this mystery that's been going on. All of a sudden, I'm 30, 40 years old, working. Also, you don't want me to work. Also, that you don't need to work. We don't need you working. We need you hidden. All of a sudden, it just come out the blue. It's something that's hidden. It's a mystery. They're trying to keep something a mystery. All of a sudden, you can't work. They don't want you to work. They don't want your child to work. Y'all both don't need to be working. And you need to stay hidden. You need to stay hidden. You need to stay hidden from social media. You need to stay hidden off of everything. All of a sudden. No, motherfucking bitch. Your ass need to be hidden. You're a psychopath. Or a nigga. You're the psychopath. All of a sudden, everything good. Then out the blue, you can't work. Nobody wants you working. Nobody wants you to make money. Nobody wants you to do shit. This got something to do with a mystery. Something going on with a real estate or some shit. Inheritance. So nobody don't need to see you. They out here sending out illusions, telling like you sick, this and that. You out your mind. They doing false paperwork. Something like that, hidden court cases. They don't want you to know about. sneaking around, doing all types of sneaky shit, doing sneaky shit to you, poisoning you, all types of clouded vision. They want you to have clouded vision about what's going on, a temporary relief, but this been temporary relief. Consumed. They want you consumed. Isolating you, got cameras in your house watching you 24 hours, 7 days a week, got people following you, watching you, got hitmen watching you. Bitch, you ain't gonna be able to do shit. Every plot, every plan for 8 years have not worked, and it's not gonna work. The more I tell you this, you might as well tell them what the fuck going on, give them that shit, and shut the fuck up. You already under investigation. The feds already know. Sending all these goddamn mysteries out, what's going on. It's a reason why people don't want you to work. It's a people why you try to go get a job, somebody try to stop it. Why you don't? Because they don't want you to be seen on paper that you're alive. They could have been telling people you were unalive. I'm alive and well. Michelle Sharita Shepard West. And my son is too. Tyron Rakeem Shepard. We're both very well alive and well-minded. In our minds, bodies, and souls. We're both alive. There's nothing wrong with my son. My son don't have no mental problems. He worked all his life since 12 years old. I worked since I was 16. My son's name is Tyron Rakeem Shepard. He worked all his life. He's very much alive. He's very much don't have no mental problems. He has none. He never got diagnosed with none. I'm his mother. I should know. He has no mental problems. I don't have no mental problems. So I don't know where this is coming from. We both don't have no mental problems. I'm his mother. I used to take him to the doctors. I would know if he has a mental problem. He don't have no mental problem. He don't have nothing wrong with his health either. He go get checkups like I do. Every year, once a year, he goes to the doctor. He get his prostate checked, every fucking thing. That's all on his medical records. Sit out here fucking lying. Fuck out of here with that shit. Whatever you try to do is not going to work. I said what the fuck I said. We don't have no mental problem or health problems. We don't have no cancer. We don't have no HIV. We don't have none of that shit. Y'all the one got the shit. I said what the fuck I said. We work all our life. We never been diagnosed with no mental issues. I had epilepsy from 4 years old to 27 years old. And I don't have it no more. There. Now where your fucking receipts at? Show your receipts. If it is, it's probably false documents. Trying to receive something, you're not getting it. I told you frauds, I'm gonna expose your ass. Y'all been hiring hitmen. You've been stalking me. You've been stalking my son. You've been stalking him at his job. You've been stalking him, trying to find out where he at. You've been stalking his home. You've been stalking me. And I'm tired of it. You've been hiring hitmen. You've been hiring witches to do witchcraft to take us out. You've been trying all types of tactics. It's just not working. You've been telling lies on me. You've been telling lies on him. You've been manipulating, sending out illusions, and them illusions is done. 2026, the shit is done. And then the thing is, you act like I'm so fucking dumb, like I don't know, y'all sitting out here doing witchcraft. You've been hiring all types of practitioners. But what y'all do, y'all send out, it's your mother. It's your son. It's your mother. Y'all trying to turn both of us against each other. But it's really y'all doing it. Y'all manipulating my son and you try to manipulate me. It's not working. We'll just tell a lie and say it's the mother doing it. It's the son doing it against the mother. It's the mother doing it. It's the son doing it against the mother. They both doing witchcraft. We never practice that shit. I don't believe in that. We both spiritual. So we see what you're doing. You act like we don't see you. We see you. We're very spiritual beings. It's the last time I'm gonna fucking tell you that. My son don't even eat pork. My son used to came home when he was 12 and told me he don't want to eat pork no more. And if you cook my food, cook it in a different pan. So stop with the bullshit. Just stop. Stop with the lying, deceiving, and all the other bullshit you're doing. And just give out the truth. Just tell the fucking truth. What y'all been doing. And you know you get bad luck. You know, trying to turn a son against a mother. Or a mother against a son. You know you get bad luck for that. Y'all might well come out with the truth. Because y'all about to be exposed any goddamn way. Y'all getting people to follow people around, all that shit. You think I don't know that. And then they'll say you paranoid. That's why they say you had a problem, mental problem. No, bitch, I ain't paranoid. I'll get the shit on video. That's why I said when I take my walks, I'm going to start getting this shit on video. And what they'll do is cut the video. They got somebody hacking my shit, cutting the goddamn video. And then they'll say, you're paranoid. Nah, bitch. This been going on for 8 years. There's no way I'm paranoid. There's a lot of things on videos that y'all been doing. There's a lot of, you've been trying to drive somebody crazy. You've been trying to do all that shit. Just so you can get what you can get. It's not going to work. You've been trying to put fear tactics in them. You've been doing fear tactics. It's not going to work. You're not going to get the money. You're not going to get the estate. You're not going to get none of that shit. If it belongs to us, you want to turn that shit over and you want to give it to us. Because it's just not going to work. You're not getting it. You've been trying to make it sick, all that shit. Spraying shit, all that fucking shit. I'm paranoid. You want to give my shit. Because nobody got fear of y'all, nothing. You want to give me what the fuck you owe us. That's just the bottom line. Or I'll keep calling the feds on your ass. Now fuck around and find out. Y'all been going ham for 8 years. Not telling nobody what's going on. You just been sitting all loose. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Y'all know what the fuck going on. You've been having them followed. You've been doing a lot of dirty shit to them. Knowing they don't know what's going on. It's better that way. They don't know what's going on. We trying to take them out. Whether get you in a mental hospital or get you unalive by some poisoning. But you know what? It keep flipping on their ass. And they don't get that divine is showing them it's not going to go in your favor. It's been flipping on their ass. Every time they be trying to wish death on you, it's been going on their ass. And you think by now they would give up. They don't want to give up. They really want to get established. They really want to become a Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You're not getting established off of me. And you're not getting established off my son. You might well cut it. You might well fucking cut it. And give them what belongs to them. I don't give a fuck with your ass out in the fucking streets. I don't give a fuck. You going to the Five of Pentacles anyway. Y'all, this is what I'm saying. You've been sitting up here talking about you take care of somebody, you're their P.O.A, you would take care of, where? Nobody never took care of my money. Whenever I'll get those paperwork and I'll make sure I see my lawyers and see if you had a P.O.A over in my money. We're going to see. All the way from 16 years old. If anybody was over my money. We're going to see. I got you. I'm expose your ass. As I keep doing. Somebody's not getting, you're going to keep getting exposed. So I'm going to go get my old lawyers, and I'm going to make sure they give me that paperwork to see if I ever had to have a P.O.A. over my fucking money. Even when I was 16. And my mom ain't even had no P.O.A. over my money when I got all that money. So we'll fucking see in a minute. I'll have them paperwork for you. And then they'll say, they're fake receipts. Well, I'll call a lawyer on their phone and see if he sent them to me. Bitch. I'll call a lawyer on the phone and see if he actually sent me those fucking documents. I know how to get around y'all evil ass motherfuckers. I said what the fuck I said. And that's for y'all collectors too. I don't fucking sit up here and play with these demons. They're not getting away with this shit. All of a sudden, out of all these years of you taking care of yourself, somebody pop up and get a P.O.A. on you. Why? Why all of a sudden you need a P.O.A.? It's some big time money or a property. I said what the fuck I said. I'm about to expose your ass. And it's the last time. I don't got to expose shit. But I'm tired of you fucking with me. I'm tired of you lying and sending out illusions. So we'll get all these documents sent and see if I, from 16 on up, all my money, if I ever had to have a P.O.A. And why all of a sudden in my 30s or 40s and 50s, I need a P.O.A. When I'm not sick, I don't have no mental problems. I don't have no health problems. We'll see. I told y'all not to fuck with me, didn't I? And I absolutely told you not to fuck with my son, didn't I? I told you don't fuck with my son. When you went too far with that shit. And I'm about to show you. Ta-ta.